Let's talk about the best and most complex board games that we have ever played.
And try to rank them in the order of complexity. Because we have no idea.
Yeah, no clue.
I mean, no.
About anything in life, Jay.
Well, except my puberty.
What about your puberty?
That it hasn't kicked in yet.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
We have the top 10 most complex board games we have played, and all are awesome games that we're gonna talk about, but there's also a twist.
We need to rank them from the most complex to the least complex. And by least complex, I mean still freaking complex.
And hopefully, we will be able to open the mystery box.
What's in the mystery box? Do we know?
We don't know. It's a mystery box. During the game, we will take the cards and place them somewhere. If it's correct spot, we get tons of points. If it's close enough, we get some points. First game I'm gonna pick is Gaia Project. Super duper complex space game.
It happens in space, but it's not space.
So Gaia Project is a heavy space game where you will play alien and not so alien species and try to control the most territories. And you can do that by building buildings, then upgrading those buildings to even bigger buildings, and then upgrading those buildings to even bigger buildings. Huge alien tech tree that you will get points and powers from. Also a quick thank you because this Gaia Project game came from Mana Hobbies, friends of this channel who are supporting us by providing some board games that we need for filming. So once again, thank you and check out their homepage if you want some good deals on board games.
But it's definitely on the lower side. It's definitely 5 or lower.
I'm gonna place it number 7. Because it's pretty complex, there's a lot of systems going on, there's like this mana thingy that's turning around and only then you can use it, there's tons of actions. It's so popular that Jan saying that this game is trash, it's gonna trigger some people.
I didn't say it's
Feel
trash.
free to write in the comments whatever you feel about
I
it.
said it's waste of space. I think Spirit Island is one of the easiest here.
So Spirit Island is a cooperative board game where you will play spirits. And these spirits really don't like the invaders coming to their island, so to get rid of them, you will play cards. And the really unique part is that these card powers will only trigger after a while, which means you kind of need to predict the future, which creates a great puzzle.
I think the basic rules are simple, but the choices are super complex.
So the complexity comes from the choices, which I think lowers the complexity in my mind. The most complex games are insane to get into. It's insane to get into this game.
I think it's not number 1. I think Eon's Trespass is... I mean, this has only 50 pages of rules. It's essentially a light game. This one has 100 pages of rules.
And here I stand, you will play one of the great powers of 16th century. And each player will have different goals, like exploring, like getting territories, like promoting religion, or making babies. This game is so asymmetric and wild that it's more of an experience than it is a board game, but it's definitely fun.
To explain how complex this game is, there is a super popular channel called Shut Up and Sit Down that did a review on it, and they gave up halfway because they just couldn't get into the game.
Watch our video about historic games. We did hack it. We beat it, we played it. Only took half a year of planning, but we did get there.
Yeah, it's super duper complex and fun. And definitely fun.
Okay, my turn again. I think Eon's Trespass is number 1.
Number 1.
Is anything more complex than this here? Stop laughing, Mr. Sibes, then I lose my confidence.
You had any? There's lots of parts in that game. There's fighting with monsters, there's upgrading, there's exploration, there's a lot. What both of these games have in common, constantly while you're playing, even after the millionth time, you still keep checking the rules. Could you pass me Twilight Imperium?
I could pass you to Twilight Imperium.
I think it's number 3.
Twilight Imperium is the definition of a space odyssey. You will build your armies of ships, explore, and then when it is the right time, attack and create conflict to earn the last points to be the space master you deserve to be.
Number 3 will go to Twilight Imperium. And there's also tons of things going on. There's this fighting with ships, and then there's diplomacy at the middle of the game, and it takes 8 to 12 hours to play, so it's pretty insane and complex. We're almost halfway done. We have to start using our lifelines. So we need a number. How many of these games are not in the right spot?
4 of them.
4 of them are not in the right spot. Okay, so this is here.
Then this is not there, lower then?
Or maybe this is the only correct one. Too Many Bones. I think it's right here. The basic rules for Too Many Bones is not that complex. The complexity comes from learning your characters.
Too Many Bones is a board game that answers what would happen if hobbits would have superpowers. So in this game you will play these gear locks that you will be upgrading during the game, and then you all cooperatively go and roll these same dice that you just used to upgrade your characters to defeat tons of baddies. This game is most famous for its character upgrade system, where you can use all of these dice for a single character and build him differently each time.
But what goes here? I think one of these. 5 or 7?
War of the Ring is Lord of the Rings in a board game form. If you're playing the good guys, you will have to travel through Middle-earth, to Mount Doom and throw the ring in the Mount Doom. And if you are the bad guy, you will prioritize attacking enemy strongholds with your massive armies. And you will do that by playing cards and rolling dice to see which cards will you be able to play.
It's not very streamlined. I think it's not too difficult, but the rulebook is pretty hard to get through. We have 2 more lifelines.
We can ask for one game by how many spots it's off.
Let's ask about
Ordering or Gaia Project. I think Gaia Project is the like dark horse here.
Or let's ask about the first one, and then that answers a lot of questions.
Yeah, but we're quite sure it's the most complex.
So Sives, how far is this?
By 1 spot.
One spot!
So up or down?
If it's up, it creates problems. If it's down, it's nice.
But I feel like it's up.
I also feel like it's up. But what is then simpler than that? Then maybe Gaia is lower, not higher. Maybe Gaia is like 7 or 8.
It was 7 and then it was wrong. Or was it the only correct one?
That's the plot twist. So I feel Gaia should be number 7.
Should be.
Yeah,
it's
8.
changing. Yeah.
8.
Gaia Purge is moving down here. Now you probably cannot follow along what's happening. That's on you. On him, actually. Alright, let's take Hegemony. And I'd place it here, but you want to place it here.
I do want to place number 7 because I feel Through the Ages and Mage Knight is much harder to play, get into, more rule. Then again, maybe Through the Ages down there.
In Hegemony, we all are part of a country, but we are determined to do what's right for us. If you're the capitalist, you want money. If you're the working class, you want jobs. If you're the state, you want the popularity. There's the card play phase, there's the tax phase, there's the voting phase, there's all sorts of phases and things happening.
So I'll place Hegemony. There's tons of moving parts, the voting phase, then each players will have different rules getting into those. You have a cheat sheet and then a bigger cheat sheet for each player. This is such a great game, my favorite game of all time, but it's a hustle to get into. Last lifeline, we have 2 games and 2 spots, which might not be the correct ones. So we're gonna ask Sives, all right, in which 2 spots goes these games?
Number 2 and number 4.
Oh, they're high.
Let's do number 2. So which of these is more complex?
Mage Knight.
So in Mage Knight, you are these knights that are trying to explore the world and fulfill different missions. So you will explore new lands, fight monsters, get new upgrades, and most importantly, play cards. And similar to Too Many Bones, this game is all about upgrading your character, but this time you won't use dice, you will upgrade your character with cards, because it is a deck builder.
Okay, so that's number 2.
Okay.
Easy peasy. Now this is number 4 then. And then everything goes down.
But then this should be down here. So number 4 spot goes Through the Ages, Twilight Imperium goes down.
This game takes you through the ages of civilization. In this game you will be upgrading your board by buying new cards and adding them to that said board. So it's a whole history lesson in a box.
Let's look at this way. Is this the most difficult to get to the table?
Yeah.
And then, does it go down like this? How confident from 1 to 10 do you feel?
7.5.
Wow! I'm 3 out of 10. Now it's time for the truth.
We need 15 points or more to get what's in the box.
Sives, let us know how many points do we get for Ian's trespass.
3 points.
Woo! Okay, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. That's all you.
So next one is 0.
Okay. And there begins our down
Oh, then we already know this is 0.
Okay, here I stand.
0.
Damn it. It's not even off by 1? Where is it on the list then?
The next one is 3 points.
Woo!
Got the middle.
3 points again.
Oh!
Yes!
9 out of 15. Okay.
And
3
then.
points again.
Yeah,
Wow.
we need one more correct guess and then we get the mystery box.
This one is 0.
Oh, it's gonna be a clutch game.
Alright.
Okay.
3 points.
Woo! Let's go!
And also 3 points for Tumba.
Let's go. We know something about board games.
Easy. Didn't even break a sweat.
And this is the correct order for you peeps.
No way.
No way.
No way. Then this? Less complex than this? Less complex than this? No way.
This is how the people voted on the most complex games, and we get this prize.
What is it? Sweet taste of victory. Bye. Thank you for watching. How many points did you get?
Less than us.
Well, you did pretty good. See,
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm really surprised.
I think we got lucky. I know what I'll do after this video. I'll go create some fake accounts and fix this thing immediately. Okay? Alright, bye.